Keltische Musik von A bis Z. Schottenradio gehört zu mir.
Hi there, lassies and laddies around the planet. Welcome to SCHOTTENTV. And today I'm not alone. No, he is here, the great and only one, Carl himself, directly from good old Scotland, all the way from Falkirk. Carl, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent, thank you very much. Pleasure to be here in this new studio.
Yeah, thanks, it's our pleasure. Well, let's talk about your career. When did you start actually your music business?
I started singing and playing guitar in about 1990, and I started Cal Music as a business in 1995. So and it's been going ever since. You know, my first album came out in the millennium in 2000 of original material, and it's just snowballed since then. I've always been busy doing one thing or another. Never stopped gigging, never stopped singing and playing guitar.
Yeah, so you are always on the road and you are gigging, small venues, big events, yeah. Tell us a bit about, yes, your career. How was it to be the very first time in front of the audience?
Very scary, I think. You know, you prepare yourself for it. You practice in the house, but then you go out and the first time you've actually got an audience sitting right in front of you. So it was very scary. But the first time I did it, it was quite a good gig for me because it was a charity thing, so there was more than myself, there was other bands on as well, so you were just following suit with the other bands and you felt a part of something else, so it was quite easy in that respect, but you still have the butterflies, you know.
I think that's a part of the job as well, yeah.
I think someone once told me, Basil, a long time ago, that the day you lose the butterflies is the day to give up music.
Yes, I do agree with that. So, and then you founded your own band as well?
Yeah,
One day?
Now, I think it was an ongoing thing for a number of years because there were so many projects that I did that I needed a band, and I would bring people in. Like the first album, I brought in Stevie Gillis on the bagpipes, and I brought in Douglas Coulter and myself and various other artists, you know, who recorded on the CDs.
Yeah.
But I always knew that when the time comes to take it on the road, that I would need to have a proper band. So obviously that time came. And we put a band together.
Of course, since a few years you're very, very successful here on Schotten Radio, and there's one song I do remember well when we presented. It was actually close to Christmas, and it was, of course, the song Peace.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about Peace.
Peace was written actually when I was a student. I wrote that as a project while I was a student, and I had it for a long, long time, but I did nothing with it.
Okay.
But then obviously it was, as you say, it was coming up to Christmas and there was so much on the news about this conflict or that conflict, and it was battles and wars, and you're thinking, this is Christmas time, it's a time for peace. And because I had this band together, I says, why don't we go into the studio, just get a bit of experience in the studio, and we'll put this song out and see what happens. And lo and behold, we got about 500 million viewings or something.
Oh yeah.
500,000, sorry.
Yeah, 500,000. Yeah. In the meanwhile, there are much more. And yes, we produced a music video club.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do remember well.
Well, produced here at Schotten Radio, and the freezing cold, I must say, up at this what was the castle?
Yeah, that was a castle nearby Spal here.
Yeah.
So
And it was snowing.
yeah. So we should watch this video right now, and I'm sure you want to have now a wee view to this video. So let's enjoy Peace now here on Schotten TV.
Hi, this is Cal. All my life, every single year, for as long as I have lived, I don't think that there has ever been a year that there has been world peace. There's always been fighting. There's always been devastation in some part of the world or another. So I was inspired to write this song. This song is peace. Peace throughout the world.
Peace throughout the world. Peace throughout the world. That's what we live for. That's what we strive for. Peace throughout the world. Peace from shore to shore. Let our children suffer no more. That's what we fight for. That's what we cry for. Peace from shore to shore. I can't stand this mindless fighting. I don't understand at all. Why can't we just live in harmony? Let there be peace throughout the world. From the top of the mountain to the shore by the sea. Everybody join hands if you wanna believe. In every city, every town, all over the land. If you wanna believe, everybody join hands. I hope and I pray that maybe someday that there will be peace if we truly believe. There will be peace if we truly believe. I believe that there will be. I believe that there will be. Peace.
welcome back here to SCHOTTENTV today. Where's Carl himself? Carl, do you remember while he was in good old Scottish Germany, he was guest on my Schotten Radio Celtic Music Summer Party 5.0.
Fantastic! What a party that was. Yeah, that was very good. I remember there was a lot of good times. Myself and Brendan and the bands that were playing, and Wallace and Thomas. And we had a really good time, definitely.
Yeah, and yes, the audience, hey, you rocked the crowd like crazy. And, well, why do you think you're such successful live on stage? What's the secret?
I think sometimes an audience needs something that they can feed off, and especially when I'm doing an acoustic session, I think I'm just so full of energy, and I put a lot into that, so they take that, they draw from the power that I put into it, and I put so much energy into it. I think that I don't try, the passion comes from the song, and the song just comes alive when I start singing it, I think. And I think everyone's different, because it doesn't matter what I put into it. If someone else sings a song, it might sound different, it might sound better, it might sound not so good. Either way, it's the way they feel the song.
Yeah.
But because I've written the songs, I feel them with maybe a bit more passion.
Yeah, of course, and in the meanwhile, I think everybody out there know in the meanwhile the power of Carl. And hey, I had the pleasure to see you many times live on stage, with band, without band, and this is maybe a good idea to watch a video from the summer party.
Yeah.
It was hot, and the crowd was hot as well.
Yeah, no, it was a good party. It was a good party.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure everyone can see the energy that was put into it, and the fun that was had.
Yeah, so let's have a look, and we see us back in a bit.
The storm is raging, the wind is howling. It's freezing cold outside, but you set my heart on fire. With thunder crashing, the rain is lashing. The sky is dull and gray, but you're my ray of light, yeah. Nothing blossoms, nothing grows. The trees stand bare and the fields lie thick with snow. But deep inside this heart of mine, a different kind of storm is getting ready to explode. Such as love, nothing grows, while in my heart heaven knows. Such as love, I will shine, while love grows deep inside this heart of mine, yeah. The days are colder, nights are longer, but when I think of you, it's summer in my heart. With thunder crashing, rain is lashing, a different kind of storm is getting ready to explode. Such as love, nothing grows, while in my heart heaven knows. Such as love, I will shine, while love grows deep inside this heart. Nothing grows in winter as much as love. I feel it in my heart at the start of every day. Nothing grows in winter as much as love. I see it in your eyes each time you look my way. Nothing grows in winter such as love. Such as love, nothing grows, while in my heart heaven knows, such as love I will shine, while love grows deep inside his heart. Such as love nothing grows, while in my heart heaven knows, such as love I will shine, while love grows deep inside this heart of mine, while love grows deep inside this heart, while love grows deep inside this heart of mine, love grows deep inside my heart. This next song is a song about your childhood days when you did something special with your family and you've lost everything. No one can remember anything about it, but you have this special memory in your head. This is called The Lost Days. I still recall the lost days. Oh, they're all in my mind. We played until late in the Ash Park. My sister, my brothers, and I. Then hurry on home as it's getting dark. I remember it well with a smile, and down through the years as we move on like the tide, I'll always know I'll never lose the lost days. I can always return to the lost days. I only have to close my eyes. And I remember, as if it happened only yesterday, the night we camped down by the riverside. We'd watch the silver moon until the sun would rise, then like the wind start over again. And as we move on to the next stage of our lives, I'll always know I'll never lose the lost days. Now I still return to my home of the lost days, where nothing has changed but time. Everything is still the same as I remember. The same old trees that as a boy I'd climb. And I remember, for those were the best days of my life, when dreams were shared with my sister, my brothers and I. And as we move on, like the wind and like the tide, I'll always know I'll never lose the lost days. No, I'll never lose the lost days. I'm lost for words, I can't unlock my pain. It keeps running through my mind over and over again. I try to speak, my lips won't move. Inside my head I hear the words that I can't say to you. Baby, I love you. I'll always be right here, willing to hold you until the end of time. Set it free, let it flow. If you love someone with all your heart, you got to let them know. Just shout it out from the mountaintops. For once you let your love flow free, the flow will never stop. Baby, I love you. I'll always be right here, willing to hold you until the end of time. Baby, I want you. I would give my heart and soul for one chance to kiss you. For you I'd give my world. Inside my head an eruption blows. I can't help myself, I can't hold back this emotion overload. And I swear to you, before this day is done, everyone will hear these words rolling off my tongue. Baby, I love you, and I'll always be right here, willing to hold you until the end of time. Baby, I want you. I would give my heart and soul for one chance to kiss you. For you I'd give my world. For you I'd give my world.
Yes, of course you are many times on the road alone, you know, just you as a musician. So tell me, where's actually the difference when you are alone or with the full band? What do you think is the difference?
I think that with my own, when I'm out on my own, it gives me a chance, especially if I'm writing new songs, or if I'm approaching a new venue or a new opportunity for a venue, to go and sell the music as an acoustic thing, and then let people get access to sites where they can see a band performing or listen to the band and recordings. So when I'm out there on my own, I have so much energy and I'm maybe more confident, because if I make a mistake, which we always do, you know, if I make a mistake, it's quite easy to cover it up. because nobody
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
what you're going to do next. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do next, so it's quite good because you're riding free. Whereas with a band, you're totally rehearsed and everything must be really, really tight. And it only takes one person in the band to make a mistake to throw everyone out. So, so a lot of people don't realise how much work actually goes into being in a band, to pull it together, setting up gigs, setting up tours, setting up the rehearsals together, recording time together, studio time. It takes a lot of work to keep a band together.
Yeah, that's very true. I saw you live on stage with your band as well, and I do remember well the song "The Piper." Tell us a bit about "The Piper."
The Piper was it's a great piece of music. I think not just because I wrote it. I think it was a good piece of music because I love the bagpipes. I love the feel of the bagpipes, the sound of the bagpipes, and the emotion, because it's got that Scottish connection.
Yeah.
And we have Ross Monroe in the band. Ross is a fantastic piper, and he's been playing something nearly 30 years, I think, now.
Yeah.
He was a pipe major for many years. And I wrote the song on electronic pipes,
Yeah.
just as a project, and I thought I'll try doing this. And then when Ross heard it, he says, "Wow, I wish I had written that." So, and then he started playing it, and when with every breath that he blew into the bagpipes, he breathed life into the music, you know, and the music just become alive. It was really dynamic. He does a great job.
Freedom for Scotland.
Funny enough, that's not what the music's all about in this
Yeah.
this tune, but Ross really brings it to life. He does a great job.
Yeah. So we should watch this video.
Yeah, we've got a live recording
Yeah.
of the Ross and the band, of course.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can enjoy some of this.
Okay, so enjoy now. This is a song written by Carl. Even he's not a piper. Yeah, he has a lot of passion for the Scottish bagpipes, and so enjoy this one. that was an amazing gig, and hey, the piper is really cool, isn't he?
Yeah, like I say, Ross is a great guy for to have on the pipes, and he brings a lot of life to the band as well.
And a tall guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got a lot of stature.
Yeah, yeah, very, very cool. Well, you wrote so many different songs, and as an example, Emotion Overload. Yeah, that was one of the most successful videos on Schotten Radio and here on Schotten TV as well. We produced, how you remember the
I
video
do
clip?
remember.
On the Black Loch. Yeah,
The Black Loch.
Yeah. Very, very cool, the duation. Tell us a bit about Emotion Overload. What do you mean with that, actually?
Emotion Overload is, I think the lyrics in the song are quite explanatory about how the song is, but it's about when you're young and you fall in love.
Like we are young and we are in love.
We were 35 years ago. No, I think when you're young and you're in love and you fall in love with someone, whether it be your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever, and you want to tell them that you love them, but you're still that bit. You're too shy, you know, and you don't want to be the first to say it, so you wait. But your emotions build up and they build up and they build up, and eventually one of you will say I love you, and then the other one will say I love you, and then you get that emotion overload where it says, "Oh, I love you. I'm just going to the shop for some bread. Love you. Bye."
I do remember one.
So that's where emotion overload, and it's a different style of writing as well for me. And it was a taste of the new album, so that's at the beginning for the new album.
And it's not totally Celtic anyway. Your music is not typical Scottish singer-songwriter. Even you are, of course, a Scottish singer-songwriter, but it's not as sometimes it's not too Celtic, you know. Maybe like Emotion Overload.
Yeah.
It could be in the international rock charts as well.
I think because I have such an eclectic taste in music, I listen to everything, and or when I'm teaching or when I'm playing, I play in every style.
Yeah.
So and I have a passion for Scotland, but I also have other passions. So I write about every. I think when I write about me. You know, I write about aspects in my life or aspects that I have seen or heard or touched or been and in my life. You know. So I think that it's good to write about something you know rather than just trying to fish for words.
Yeah, I do understand. So what do you think about the situation? You're the first guest here at our small TV studio, and do you enjoy yourself a bit? Yes.
Pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be the first guest as well. Of course it is.
Yeah.
And I hope long may it last, and much more success to you.
Oh yes, I hope so as well. And you know you are anytime welcome. And well, we should watch the next video clip.
I can't unlock my pain. It keeps running through my mind over and over again. I try to speak, my lips won't move. Inside my head I hear the words that I can't say to you. Baby, I love you. I'll always be right here, willing to hold you until the end of time. Set it free, let it flow. If you love someone with all your heart, you've got to let them know. Shout it loud from the mountain tops. Once you let your love flow free, the flow will never stop. Baby, I love you. I'll always be right here, willing to hold you myself, I can't hold back this emotion overload. I swear to you, before this day is done, everyone will hear these words rolling off my tongue. Baby, I love you. I'll always be right here, willing to hold you until the end of time. Baby, I want you. I would give my heart and soul for one chance to kiss you. For you, I give my world. For you, I give my world.
Welcome back here to SCHOTTENTV, and now we present Carl live here on the show with a brand new song. Tell us a bit about the song.
This is a new song from 2014. From the start of the year, I was here in Germany on tour, and I wrote this song while I was on tour. It goes back to the Scotland Apart of Me song, where the saltire across the blue, where you're looking and you see the saltire in the sky, and it's just the same. It's the colours of Scotland. It's the same thing. It brings back the passion and the magnet for Scotland.
And you have a special loop thing?
That's all it is. It's just a looper.
Okay.
And so you play a rhythm, play a few chords, and that will repeat it for you.
Okay, so you see now just one musician, the great and only one, Carl himself, but he sounds like a full band. How cool is that? Here on SCHOTTENTV, Rocket Man.
sails were high. If I could spread my wings and take to flight, I'd always find my way back to where my heart belongs, where the passion runs high and the love is strong. Ever since just a boy, this has always been a part of me, but no other land could boast such history. And now I know this will always be the way I feel, but now I know I'm living out the dream. For wherever I travel, wherever I roam, the colours of Scotland keep calling me
To live in Scotland, what does it mean to you? Tell us a bit about the Scottish passion, the Scottish power.
That's like every other passion for every person has a passion for their own country, I suppose, you know. Here in Germany, people are passionate about being German. In France, people are passionate about being French.
Yeah.
Scottish are just as passionate for being Scottish. I just think we have a really, really good, steep history, you know. We've got a lot of stories to tell, and a lot of passion in every story, so I'm just a part of that, and a privilege to be a part of that.
And in the end, Scotland, anyway, is God's country, you know.
Of course it is, yes.
So, let's talk about what do you plan? What do you plan the future? What's going on with you in the next weeks, months, years, centuries?
Well, for as far into the future as I can see, I think I will just write, sing, play guitar, sing, write, sing, play guitar.
And so on.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I enjoy doing music, and you know, maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy doing what I do, so yeah, definitely I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. And if your fans want to know more about your project and your career, your plans, I'm sure you have a website, of course.
Yes, I've got my website, and there's a lot of songs there that people can go in and have a listen to. It's www.calmusic.co.uk. That's calmusic.co.uk.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me. The great and only one, Cal himself, here at our TV studio, the very, very, very first studio guest. So it was a pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure to be here.
Thanks to being my guest, and keep up your great work, and I'm sure all the fans worldwide will love all the stuff you will present in the future, and I just rock.
Long may it continue, and your TV show. I hope everything goes really well here in the studio, and I hope you have a long future here as well, so well done to you.
And also,
as Arnie says, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Man. Okay, thanks a lot. And this was our first Schotten TV show with Carl. And so I hope you enjoy that all a bit. And then, please, come back. And till then, cheerio and enjoy yourself. You know, life is too short to be upset. And if you are upset, just watch Schotten TV. Thanks a lot.